Hey Funko lovers, welcome to the Funko Friends podcast. I'm your host Johnny Funko with my co-host Sam.
Hey guys.
And today we have an amazing person, Pops and Props.
Hey everyone.
So how are you today? First and foremost.
I'm doing pretty good actually. I worked a bit this morning, but doing pretty great actually.
Nice. Thanks for coming on. That's probably what I should have started with. But my brain.
I am happy to be here. I've never really done anything like this before, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, we're excited to have you on.
Yes, we are.
So let's start out kind of with the first question. How did you come up with your name, Pops and Props? Pops and Props. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, very good question. So I've always had a passion for like making movie prop replicas. And it started ever since I was a kid. I started making like toy guns out of like little pieces of wood, and they were very basic. They'd look like something like this. But over time, I started to take it a bit more seriously, and I tried to do a lot more like detailed props. And when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't want to do just Funko Pops, so I decided to combine my two most favorite things, Funko Pops and props. So
nice. That kind of answered my second question. Is that why you wanted to kind of create a YouTube channel?
yes and no. I've done YouTube before. I don't know if I've ever told. It's John, right?
Yeah.
Or Jonathan. I don't think I've ever told you that before. I had like some like really crappy YouTube channels before, but yeah, I kind of like started this just out of the blue. But then I took it on as a more serious hobby, and I absolutely love it. I love what I'm doing, and honestly, just the community for it is so supportive.
All right, we're gonna say hi to a few people.
Of course, Beto is on. Hey, Bees poppin'. We have Corbin Peter. We have Nadia.
Mom.
Carpini, aka Little Monster. I think I said that right. Nadia Carpini. I think I said that right.
Yeah.
I just
Hey,
subscribed.
Corbin. Hey, Nadia.
Thank you,
Nadia. And hello, Mrs. Funko. So do you remember what your first soda pop was?
Ooh, good question. I have a feeling it was probably one of the Pennywise ones, and they're actually chilling. If I can point right about here,
Okay.
you can sort of see them. It's not the best quality, but I'm pretty sure it was those. I got into Funko sodas like very late in the game because I live in the middle of nowhere and it takes forever for things to come in. But yeah, those were the first ones.
How's that not nice? I can't speak today. Oh my goodness. So do you remember your first Funko Pop?
I do, and it's funny you ask because I was watching some of your old podcasts, and I actually have it right here with me. It is the Riddler chase from the Batman series, 1960s.
Wow, you started your collection with a chase. That's awesome.
And yeah, the funny thing is, like, I didn't know what a chase was when I first started out, so I had it out of box for like the first little while. And then as I started to get more into Funko Pops, I was like, oh boy, I better put this in a box.
Yeah. So do you know what your most valuable pop is?
Ooh, I can look it up right now if you don't mind me checking it.
Yeah, sure.
Go right ahead.
I'll read some comments. I want whatever Sam is on. You do not want what I'm on right now.
Thanks, Bees Poppin'. I cleaned up for this podcast.
Yeah,
So, so my most valuable Funko Pop right now is Doug from Up. He was 2016 vaulted. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that.
Yep. Oh, Doug's the dog. I thought Doug was the old man. I've never seen Up.
Good guess.
Doug is an animal. Wow. So what YouTube channels do you like and look up to?
Ooh. I watch a lot of different YouTube channels. First and foremost, I'm going to start off with mentioning Top Pops. He was kind of what got me into the Funko Pop YouTube community and starting my own channel. But I'm also really into movies and TV shows. So I watch a lot of like movie channels on like updated movie news and all that sort of stuff. And I also watch some like prop videos as well.
Nice.
It's funny. I made a bet with my wife that the YouTuber that you were gonna say was Top Pops. I won $5.
It was Top Pops, and there was this other one, Funko Pop Central, I think his name was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he stopped doing his YouTube channel for a little while, but I really enjoyed his stuff too. But yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Bees Poppin'. Yeah, congrats to D as well, reaching over 100 plus subs. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for helping out with that. I really appreciate that.
So sticking with the whole Funko Pop thing, what are some Funko Pops you'd like to see made?
Oh man, really good question. So I'm a big fan of horror movies. My favorite horror movie of all time is It, the 2017 version, not the 90s. But I would love to see a version of Pennywise with spider legs, kind of like at the end of the movie. I think that would be really cool. And another one would be Pennywise with the Neibolt house, that like old Victorian style house. Something like that would be really cool.
Yeah, I saw It, actually, the newer one.
I haven't.
Not bad. I haven't seen the older one, but yeah, it's a good movie.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's actually like pretty damn good. Pretty damn
The
good.
old one it's pretty good too. Like it's good for the nostalgic reasons, but at the same time it's not the best.
Yeah, it was also like the 90s, so probably like the quality of it's kind of like, man, this is so like faked compared to now where it's like hide under your covers and whatnot.
Mhm.
So, how many Funko Pops do you have in your collection so far?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to look this up again. I think it's around 160-ish.
Wow.
I'm going to double check. Okay, so it's gone up. It's at 175 right now.
Nice.
So not a whole lot. I've been slow collecting on and off, and sometimes I'll buy like a whack load out of nowhere. But I'm going back to school, so I kind of have to be careful with money. So
Yeah, are you very picky with your selections of pops?
that's a really good question. Yes and no. If I find something really cool, I'm definitely buying it. But like, I don't know. It's tricky.
Yeah. No, for sure, for sure. Would you consider your collection an addiction or a hobby at this point?
Ooh. Oh, jeez. It's a bit of both, to be honest.
I was thinking that the longer you took, I'm like, he's gonna say it's a bit of both.
Like I'm just so passionate about it. Like I just get so much enjoyment out of it. I love it so much, but it's also at the point where it's kind of addictive. I kind of like look at it and I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah, Corbin Peter says we need a Kanye West pop.
Oh, for sure.
We need a lot of music pops. We talked about it on one of ours.
Yeah.
I think it was live. I can't remember, but yeah, there's a lot that like haven't come out. I'm like why?
I know there's a lot of music ones that haven't came out yet.
And
They have to wait for the licensing.
But you're excited because you the best guitarist. That's right, I said it. I'm gonna get hate for this. Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, they just dropped 3 new ones.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah, they dropped a whole bunch of music ones, and I'm so happy. I can't wait to get them all.
Yeah, the Jimi Hendrix is gonna be expensive.
The Elton John. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a few other ones.
Yeah. For sure.
There's a lot of really good ones that were just released.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were like doing somersaults. You weren't actually doing somersaults, but
My main collection is music.
Funko Illuminati, I would kill for a Bon Jovi set.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm not a big Bon Jovi fan. My dad ruined
Yo, everybody I know that has like that are my age, they're like, yo, my dad or my parents are such big Bon Jovi fans. Like they love Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
I feel like it's dad rock. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry to you Bon Jovi fans. I don't mind some Bon Jovi, but you know, that's just me. So it's kind of, I guess that kind of leads us into who's your favorite band or artist?
Oh, geez. So I'm really into like hip hop.
I'm glad it wasn't Bon Jovi. Oh.
So it's interesting because I like a big variety of music, but I probably listen to hip hop the most. My favorite artist, I listen to a rapper named Russ. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, he's like my number one, and then number two is probably Logic. But like depending on the day, like I listen to everything. Like I'll listen to Rush, Red Hot Chili Peppers, all that stuff. Like
Yeah, you're Canadian. You have to listen to Rush.
So overplayed, man. So overplayed. Funko Illuminati. Well, I will be 40 this year. Okay, you get a pass on that. Sure. Classic rock forever. So what's your favorite concert you've been to?
Oh man. I would say I went to a Logic concert a few years ago with my friend Corbin. He's actually on the live with us. So hello, Corbin.
Oh,
Hope
Corbin.
you're doing there. Yep. That was probably like the coolest one I've ever been to. Like the light show was phenomenal. I'm very into like the behind the scenes stuff. So like the lighting, like the production, everything was amazing, but the music was just phenomenal.
Yeah. Corbin agrees with you.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, so your mother says, what about country music? Oh boy. Oh, me and country is like oil and water.
They only have Elvis Presley. That's not country.
He's not country. He's
Yeah,
more rock
right,
and roll.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Country. Oh, they have Willie Nelson.
Oh yeah, that's country.
Yeah, that's country.
Yeah. I feel like they will.
They definitely will.
I feel like I shouldn't talk in the southern accent. I feel like Luke Bryan coming out. I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Oh, don't do the accent. But actually, I learned that in school. I don't mean to go on a tangent about this, but because everybody, because I went to school in Toronto, and country music in the big city just doesn't go over well.
Mm.
And it's kind of like I shouldn't say a southern thing. It's a country thing. No pun intended. And one of our assignments, we had to do maybe a read for a country station, and they're like, "Don't do the country twang because the people that listen to that station are so involved in it, they will literally like pillage you if you do that voice." I'm like, "Oh, cool."
Jeez.
Hello, Rocket Blast Gaming. Sorry.
Elvis is it's gonna start off at 15, I think.
Oh,
If I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, no, it's the album, so it's 22, I think.
oh, what album are they doing?
It's the. I'll show you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done a lot of albums. Good old Mr. Elvis. So, how long have you been making YouTube videos? Because I know you said you started with the channel and then.
Yeah, so I don't know, was it like probably around like 2017 or 2018?
Oh, okay.
I started with very small YouTube channels and they were pretty cringy, not gonna lie. My friend Corbin is watching this live, so I bet he'll comment a few times being like, yeah, you were probably a little awkward. He probably won't because he's a nice guy, but yeah, I think it would have been around 2017, 2018, but this past year is kind of when I like went full throttle with it. I think mainly because of the pandemic, I kind of needed another outlet to put all my creativity into. And it was also nice to have the community supporting me and my channel, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, I found like the whole. I don't even have a YouTube channel, but like even people in the country. That is where my brain is at on this Friday. People in the comments are like, Sam, what's going on? Sam, what's up? And I'm like, I don't even have a YouTube channel. I just invade yours and pretend like I know what I'm talking about, and people still love me. Anyway, so what's your favorite genre of Funko Pops? No, I didn't. Okay.
Well, the easy answer is anything horror related. But I also really like Marvel, DC, and I've recently been getting into the Pop Rocks line, which is great because they're doing that Pop Papalooza, whatever the heck you call it, right now. And they've been releasing some really awesome Funko Pops for that. So,
do you collect anything else besides Funko Pops?
uh, not really. I had to take a quick look around. I do like mystery minis, like Funko related products, I should say. But yeah, that's about it.
Do they not have Star Wars Pops?
Yeah, they do.
I was gonna say, like, yeah. Love country music to Darlene. It's what we listen to most here down. Wow, I did not know that. Down in Australia. I'd love to go visit there. I feel like it's a cool place.
Yeah, did you hear they're back into a lockdown?
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was told that.
Jeez.
Okay.
I don't want to get into the political thing, but I thought Doug Ford was that, but anyway.
No, it's the new variants. It's messing
Oh,
up down there.
right.
So
We have TV, tea, and dessert. Dessert. Hooked on phonics was not my thing. Nice to meet everyone. Hi, host. Hello. Australia. Yeah, see, I was right. It's Australia. So, what's your favorite 10-inch Funko Pop that you have, or maybe you want?
So there is a 10-inch Chucky that I've been wanting to get for a long time, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere. And I've wanted to order it online a couple times, but I've always been a little sketched out because you never really know what happens with shipping.
right.
So that's probably my number one. But there are a lot of cool other 10-inch Funko Pops out there.
Yeah. Do you want one? A 10-inch?
I haven't seen anything I really like yet.
Oh.
I'm very picky with my pops. If
You're picky with your
like
that's wrong side. You're very picky with your pops. Yeah, okay.
Music and anime.
Coming from a guy that has so many of them, but I'm very, very picky. You have sports, dude. You have Mario, Lemieux. I think that's it for sport. Okay. Yeah, you're not picky. I'm picky. Like beyond picky.
You want me to ask you guys some questions now?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Cool. I just thought, like, I know you guys have been asking me questions for a long time now, so I figured why not change it up a little bit.
Why not?
So, Sam, do you collect Funko Pops?
Not really.
Not really.
I've said it so many times. I have one soda that he gave me because he wanted the Freddie Mercury chase, and I have, of course, good old Barney Stinson because I love him. No homo, but
I Met Your Mother, really good show.
Right?
Love that show.
Let me ask you this: would you watch How I Met Your Father? Because that's coming out. I don't know when, but
So I actually haven't heard much about that. It was funny because I was watching one of your other podcasts and you guys had mentioned it. But from the sounds of it, it doesn't sound very good.
You need to bring back Barney. Like,
yeah,
or Neil Patrick Harris, whatever the hell you want to call him. But yeah, like you got to bring back MPH.
Mm-hmm. So I probably wouldn't watch it, but How I Met Your Mother for the win.
Oh, great show. Like, amazing show. Do you like How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
Even though I've ruined it for you?
Ruined it for me.
Oh, did I ever?
Do you guys watch Friends?
Yeah, I do.
I did. I haven't seen all of them. I actually talked about it the other day with D of a Kind, funny enough. But
so what would you guys compare the two? Which one would you say you like more?
I haven't seen the reboot yet. Because it's on what channel is it on? Is it on like HBO or something? It's on some channel that I just don't get.
I prefer
I think never ever reboot something, never do a spin-off of something. I know I said this last week, but like it doesn't work. It's never worked. It will never work. Like never just leave well enough alone. What is that old saying? Leave a sleeping dog lie. Like there you go.
Hey K&L Collectibles, how are you today?
I don't know. That's my own theory on it, but what the hell?
Yeah, I would agree with you. I like How I Met Your Mother more than Friends. They're both very good shows, but How I Met Your Mother, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot more emotional, and
Especially later, yes.
yeah,
Like the
mhm.
first 6 seasons, all about Barney be like, I did this girl and this girl and this girl and this girl and this girl, and then, and it's like, oh boy. But let me ask you this: do you think 9 seasons was a little too long, especially how it ended?
Yes and no. I don't know. It's a good question. It's a really
Yeah.
good question.
Because obviously, we talk about it so much. People are just gonna give us dislikes, but like. I'm gonna ruin it, but the whole like Barney and Robin, like they hype up the wedding and then you get divorced and you don't see much of the mother, and it's like if it had ended better, maybe it would have been better. But
Hmm.
I love NCIS. Never got into that show.
Not me either.
I don't know. That's my own.
Hey,
opinion.
arcade pops, pop.
But
How are you today?
oh, arcades here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Beto and arcade. Here we go. I don't know.
So, yeah,
That's my own theory.
I guess I'll move on to an actual official question that I have on my sheet here.
Sure.
Bonnie, what got you into Funko Pop collecting?
When I went to EB Games one day, I was in there to buy a game. I don't remember what game it was, but I saw the Naruto pops, the Gara and all them. I was like, oh my god, they have anime pops, so I got hooked on it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He did. That's the long and short of it. But I'm super duper picky, obviously. If I only have a Funko Pop and one soda, so. But
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Johnny, do you remember your first Funko Pop?
I think it was Gara from Naruto.
Nice.
Yeah.
You remember your first soda?
Oh God. So many, I don't remember. I think it was that shark. It was a shark. I forget his name though.
Is it Baby Shark?
No.
I had to. I won't sing it,
Yeah.
obviously, but
What's the name? Jabberjaw, is that it?
I think so, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
here I'm saying Baby Shark. But
Do you remember your first Funko soda?
Funko soda. Funko soda. I think it was the penguin from Chili Willy.
oh yeah, it's just kind of behind us. Yeah.
Chili Willy.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
What about yours?
Dude, like this is gonna be the shortest answer, but you know what I'd love to see released because I actually just finished this show. It was Cobra Kai.
Ooh.
I know they've released Johnny Lawrence and they've released Daniel LaRusso, but I feel like if they release kind of like the other characters from that show, I don't know. That's just me.
I've actually never seen Cobra Kai. I've heard a lot of really good things about it. So I'll probably have to check it out.
It's really good. I found because they flash back to the movies because I watched the entire thing and now I've watched the first one. I'm in the middle of the second one. But you know, I love how they build upon after the first match when he gets like just booted in the face and just like their lives since then. It's really well done. I'm like, wow, I didn't think it was gonna work, but it worked. So Cobra Kai works for a spinoff of a movie.
Yeah. We have a question in the chat
from Corbin. What's the most disappointing Funko Pop you have seen? Like seen or released?
Like
seen. Okay.
Do you guys want to go first?
I am still thinking. You can go first. I don't know.
Oh geez. I'm not a big fan of. I don't know if they're officially called the Pop Foodies or whatever they are.
What?
But they take like a Coca-Cola can and they put eyes and hands on it.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of line. It just seems a little lazy on Funko's part, but
Yeah, they don't look like Funko Pops. They look this weird. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like the donuts, in the bag I showed you.
Okay.
They have like diamond edition.
Oh, yeah?
Weird.
Beto, Karate Kid was better. You know what, Beto? Beto also thinks LeBron is the GOAT, so I won't get into that, but that's just kind of my own thing.
I think the Austin Powers line, they could have did a lot more with that. They got a little lazy.
The most surprising one that I've seen, I wouldn't say disappointing, was again, I'm bringing this up, was Carl Jenkins from Starship Troopers, played by, would you like to guess who that was played by?
No.
Neil Patrick Harris. And I was like, what? Like, that's so, I don't know. I just found it so random they released that. I was like, why? Like, I've never even heard of Starship Troopers until I watched Harold and Kumar, which we won't get into that, but it's a whole different movie.
Beto says
Beto, BJ Birdie is the worst Funko Pop released. That is, I believe, the Toronto Blue Jay one, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I could be wrong. But, yeah, I did see that. And I was like, it's the one I'm thinking of. BJ Birdie. He's, D.
I know.
is it the mascot or is it something different?
I'm thinking it's the mascot. No, it's IE, not Y. I know. BJ Birdie. Funko Pop. Yeah, I think it is because I saw a guy in a J uniform.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah. Yes, go Yankees. Shut up, Beto. Shut up, Beto. How are the Yankees doing this year? Yeah, not so good. You can't buy a World Series. Anyways.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't even like the mascot in general, and I'm kind of a Blue Jay fan. But anyways. Do you remember, sorry, back to the questions. Do you remember your first Funko Chase?
My first Funko Chase.
Yes.
So it's funny because I showed it before.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
But I could say my first Funko Pop that wasn't a chase. I will have to look it up on my phone again because I don't remember anything. But I'm pretty sure the second Funko Pop that I got was this. It was a Black Flash. Corbin will remember this if he's still watching, but it's this one here.
Cool.
Whoa.
And I picked that up over in France when we went on a big school field trip.
My mom has a question. What did you take in school?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. So I for college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I completed 1 year of college so far. And I did tech production at Sheridan. So that was kind of like theater production. So it's like making the costumes and making props, and doing the lighting setup and figuring out all the audio and such. And I really enjoyed that program, but because of COVID, I had to drop out. But
Oh.
That sucks.
That sucks. Yeah, I found it difficult finishing my last year. We'll just call it my party credit year. That's a whole nother story. When we had to do stuff online, and I'm like, man, I wish I was in the classroom for this. Because I already knew what the assignments were because I just didn't graduate with my class. But anyways, not the end of the world apparently. But but yeah, no, I found it difficult. Not being around people. I don't know. That's just me and my weirdo way of thinking. But anyways.
Do you have any more questions for us?
Yeah, I've got a lot here.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to your questions, but a little bit different.
Yeah.
What YouTube channels did you guys look up to, and what YouTube channel or what sort of things inspired you to create your channel?
I think definitely Top Pops. He is number one for everybody. Taco Pops is one too. Dream. You know who Dream is?
I don't think I do.
He's a YouTuber that does Minecraft, and he's very
Okay.
funny. And he has his friends on his YouTube channel. It's
Hmm.
hilarious. And yeah, that's pretty much for me.
It's funny because I've said this story so many times. I'm sorry to those people that like listen to the story again, but I went to school for radio, and when one of our assignments we actually had to do a YouTube video. None of you go look it up. It's been deleted. It is super cringy. And I forget what the guy's name is. It was Wolfie something. He's a Canadian guy. And so we had to do a YouTube video. So my buddy and I we did a challenge, and I can't remember what it was. It was so long ago, and it obviously wasn't as well edited as Johnny Funko does because he does a good job. But that was one Wolf. I want to say Wolfie Raps. I don't think that's it though. I know that's totally like way out of the ballpark, but I never really got into YouTube. I would just listen to music on YouTube, or if somebody like showed me a YouTube video, I would like
I expired you.
watch that. You did. You know what? I didn't want to. I didn't want to kiss your butt, but yeah. Long and short of it, he kind of inspired me. Wolfie Raps not really inspired me, but inspired me. But yeah, and just being in radio. Because see, for me, this is kind of like good practice. I don't like the camera, but kind of adds 10 pounds a little bit. But
You look fine. You look good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Even though Arcade says I look like Mr. Bean in this hat. You know what, Arcade? Okay, is this cool, Arcade? Or do I go full on like Steven Spielberg backwards? Like, is this better, Arcade?
Is it?
But I don't want to swear, Arcade. This is family. This is the family channel. But yeah.
Very good.
Patrick, I also went to Sheridan. You should go back and finish. Sounds cool. That was from John's mom.
That's my mom trying to be a mom.
The hat is staying on, Arcade. Sorry.
It's all good. I would love to go back to Sheridan, but I'm actually going to school this fall for something a little bit different. I'm going for film production.
Ooh.
I want to do that. Or graphic design.
So if you don't mind me asking, because because we kind of understand Sheridan, are you going to Hazel McCallion, Oakville, or I don't think or it's not Davis, is it?
I don't think so. It's the Trafalgar campus.
Oh, Oakville. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's crazy.
Hey,
that was the one I went to for the 1 year, but I'm going to Thunder Bay actually this fall.
Oh,
production, which is really far for me because it's like a 17 to 20 hour drive.
Thunder Bay is way. For those that don't know where Thunder Bay is, way up there, almost in the middle of nowhere. Sorry to those people. Yeah. Patrick, do you have all the pops? If not, what you missing?
I'm missing a lot of Funko Pops. As you can see, I don't know if you can see. I'm kind of being a little awkward here. That's my one shelf over here.
Yeah.
And then my It display is there.
Yeah.
I only have 175 pops, so I'm missing a lot of Funko Pops because how many have they released? Like probably like 1 million or something like that.
Way too many.
Yeah.
So the ones that haven't released that really just kind of like, why? You released this, but not this?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I
don't know. Anyway. So I know your favorite movie is It. What's your favorite TV show now and maybe growing up?
So I would say How I Met Your Mother because I would say that's at least in my top 5. I don't think it's my number 1, but it's at least in my top 5 because it's such a great show. I'll watch reruns all the time of it.
See? I'm not insane.
But I would say number 1 is either The Walking Dead or The Flash.
I've watched a little bit of The Walking Dead, but I kind of watch shows that are kind of, I don't want to say silly, like Breaking Bad. Great show.
Ooh,
go watch it. So we
really good show.
Almost.
No spoilers. I'm watching it right now.
Oh, okay. I watched it again, and then it's funny because the show ended, right? And then they came out with the movie, and I watched the movie. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So I go back,
Hmm.
watch it all, then I watch the movie, and I'm like, oh, this makes sense.
The movie's about Jesse, right?
Yes. I
think.
can't say anything else because you guys haven't watched
Yeah.
it.
I'm working on it. I'm on season 3. I think I'm almost on season 3. So
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna read a couple comments. Thank you, Froggy, for coming in. I really appreciate that. Gaming with Cove. Congratulations again for hitting 1K. I'm so proud of you. You've grown so much.
that's amazing.
Arcade. Two and a half men is my jam.
Yeah, that's not a bad show.
Yeah, it's not. And and I have to get used to this name. Rocket Blast Gaming. I have collected over 50 in 3 months now.
I'll be up to 100
to
too.
100 soon. That's really good.
Nice. That's good.
Oh yeah, Shameless is another one. K&L just reminded me because he's a big show. I think it was K&L
Yeah.
that commented on it. I think Better Call Saul is what people are enjoying post Breaking Bad. I haven't gotten into that yet.
Oh, thank you.
But
Yeah, my dad is like obsessed with Better Call Saul, and he's like, "We're gonna get you onto this when you're done Breaking Bad," because I'm watching it with him right now. So
yeah, and then it's funny. My mom will get me onto shows because obviously no one knows you better than your mom, right? Or your parents. And she's like, "There's one show, man. I don't know if I should say it. I'm just gonna say it. It's called the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and it's about a woman. Do you know that show?
I've heard of it. It's funny because my mom and my aunt, they talk about it like all the time, and I'm like, "What are you guys talking about?"
It's really, really good. And I'm like, yo. And the actress that plays her, I'm like, damn, like you're good looking. Like actually Judith is in it. She plays the mom of Mrs. Maisel.
I think you told me that.
Well, you know what? You're learning things. This is a space for learning. But anyways.
A lot of people like 2.5 Men.
Yeah, 2.5 Men. The Office is really good.
The Office is the best.
I mean, it sucked when.
That's my number one.
Yeah, I know that is.
And then Parks and Rec is number 2.
Family Guy, obviously, it's one of my faves. Should I tell the story of what happened?
No.
Okay, I won't.
I want to hear it now.
Okay, so I won't do the voice unless everybody wants me to do it. But so so Johnny Funko has done work, and all I do is sit at a table and ask people if they have COVID symptoms, right? And I only do it for people that are like chill or like would get it. So people were coming in, and I was doing like a Stewie Griffin voice of like, do you have any COVID symptoms, right? So this one guy comes in, and he's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, was that like a really good Stewie? And he's like, it's not bad. Say something else. So I say something else in the Stewie voice, and he's like, that's pretty good. And then he walks out, and he's like, that's really good. I think Seth MacFarlane should call you. And I'm like, yo, he should. Like, if he needs a break from doing Stewie, like. But yeah, Family Guy.
You want to show him a little piece? A little bit?
Yeah. What do you want? Do you want me to say anything? Like, do you want me to do like the Cool Whip thing?
Yeah, do the Cool Whip.
Okay. So I'll do a little bit of Stewie, and then I'll give you like a little bit of a story. So first of all, I love Cool Whip. I think Cool Whip is amazing on pie, and everybody seems to believe that Brian Griffin is my best friend. You can throw that theory out the window. It is Rupert, my teddy bear. There you go. It's come from Stewie himself. Please don't sue me, Seth MacFarlane, or take us down.
That was really, really good.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
My brother has a question for me. How many Funko Pops do I have in total? I have about 423.
Wow.
And you're picky. Like, come on. But anyway. You're picky.
That's not including the wife's. Evil kind.
Yeah, I know. I like her collection better.
That's mostly Disney.
Yeah, Disney's awesome. But anyways, I won't get into that. So what are kind of like your hobbies away from collecting and going back to school and all that other stuff?
So I'm really into like photography, and I'm trying to think of things. that I don't already do on my YouTube channel. Photography is one of them. Oh geez, I like watching YouTube videos, of course. That's not a surprise. I'm really into watching movies and TV. I also like swimming, going for walks. I think that's it.
Thank you, KNL. I mean, thank you, KNL. Appreciate it, Brian. Appreciate it. Do you have any more questions for us as I try to get out of the Stewie voice?
Amazing standby bees popping.
I got a few here.
Yeah, go for it.
These I just want to. Okay, so it's funny because I actually almost had the same question as you. Do you guys have any other hobbies than doing your YouTube stuff?
Not really.
Lately, I've been focusing on losing weight, so I've lost 20 pounds. That's what my main focus is. Working out, going for runs, doing stairs. So
That's awesome.
yeah, and
Yeah.
watching TV.
I don't. Am I still allowed to say Mario Sonic, even though it's not his name?
No.
So Rocket Blast Gaming. Don't antagonize me and make me do it again. Anyways, my hobbies, other than annoying people with my Stewie voice, I watch a lot of Netflix, and it really angers me when you leave Netflix on all night and I don't get to watch it, and my mom watches it. Yeah, that's about it. I like work and watch YouTube, listen to some artists that I'm not proud to say that I listen to. That's about it. I don't really do a whole lot. I'm trying to get a job in radio, but so
That's really cool, actually. I was gonna comment on that. Like, that's a really cool gig, and like doing it for school too. That's really neat.
Yeah, and just kind of some of the cool people that like we met. I was obviously the one guest. I won't say his name, but just a great dude. Really, it's funny because I shouldn't say this if our teachers watch this, but there was one guest that came in, big name, and our class was like full because some people will be on air, some people will skip for whatever reason. Don't ever do that, kids. Stay in school because you pay to go to college. Partying is fun in moderation. But yeah, no, it just some of the people, like not even just the one guest, but like there's a whole, even when you go meet people, you're like, wow, like I listened to you and now I'm meeting you. Like it's crazy. But yeah, no, I had a good time at home.
I have to do this for Beto really quickly. Delete. What? No, he says, Jonathan, you could be Matt Hardy's stuntman. Delete.
Does Matt Hardy still wrestle?
Yeah.
Do the Hardy Boys still wrestle?
Yeah, Matt Hardy is on AEW and Jeff Hardy is on WWE.
WWE's going downhill, man.
It is because AEW is the best.
Who's the commissioner of that? It's not Vince, is it?
Who? Of AEW?
Yeah.
WWE? No, AEW.
I know Vince McMahon's in WWE.
Yeah,
Thank you.
AEW is completely different.
Oh.
It's separate. Yeah, it's a competition.
I'd love to see ECW come back, but
yeah.
Anyways, that's just kind of my own theory.
Oh,
Are there more? Oh, that's it. That's it for comments right
no,
now.
I know.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do that.
Yeah.
Wow, learn something new
that?
learn something new every day, Brian. Oh my gosh, cast away, Brian.
Hey, Ryan. Hope you're doing well.
We have another question for you.
Another question.
Who is Patrick's favorite wrestler? Oof. I actually don't watch much WWE. I'm a little bit into MMA, partially because my friend Corbin kind of slowly got me into it. I haven't seen a lot of matches, but I have seen quite a few YouTube clips of Conor McGregor. He's pretty good. I don't know if I have a favorite, to be honest. It's a really good question.
Conor McGregor. Oh, geez. Did you see that one? It was Conor McGregor, and I can't remember who else it was, but there was a bus, and there was some big fight between the two of them, and he was just throwing stuff at the bus, and his security team had to hold him back. It was I can't remember how long ago it was. I think it was kind of recent, but oh yeah, he was pissed at somebody for something. But Conor McGregor, good choice. I'm not a big Conor McGregor fan. I'm not really a big UFC fan, to be honest. But
All right.
you're more WWE. That's fake. That's like, I hit you. But
I see that Corbin has a question here. Do you guys want to answer first, or do you want me to go first?
You
you can go first. You're the guest.
What is a pop that release? I have to reread it.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Oh man, I have to think about this.
Thank you, Corbin. Thank you. That's what it was. I knew somebody would know. 2018. Yeah, okay. It
I
wasn't
can
all
go
that long
first
ago.
if you need to think more.
That'd be great.
I would get all the Beatles. All the Beatles.
Yes.
That's a good one. I think, yeah, if they came up with the Abbey Road, that would be cool.
They should do that kind of like one of those like moments. Like I know they have the pop albums right now, but they should do like kind of like music moments sort of thing. And then they could do like the road as the ground and then have them walking across.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah. Yeah, or like Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock or whatever it was. Hold on. What was that comment? Move the mouse for a second.
Oh, I'll post it.
Okay. Can you imagine how cool it would be, Sam? I'm a men's room fan on 999 and listen to Tom Likas. I don't know a lot of people in the States. The only thing I listen to in the States is something called 97 Rock, because they play a lot of Van Halen and they play a lot of classic rock. And there's a guy that comes on at like 7 o'clock. His name is Slick Tom, and he has like the deepest voice you could ever want to hear. But yeah, and that's the thing about me is I don't mean to make this all about me, but I was talking to somebody in Toronto. I'll say their name. It was a guy named Mocha from the Roz and Mocha Show, if you know who that is, on Kiss 92.5. I talked to him, right? And I'm glad I did, because I would always emulate these people instead of finding my own voice. And he's like, yeah, like find your own voice. Like, don't like imitate these people. It's good to look up to them. And I'm like, whoops, wish I'd known that sooner. But you'll learn. You'll learn. What did that one? Oh, so when he said MMA, I thought he would say Brock Lesnar. Is he in MMA or WWE like that? He's so back and forth.
I haven't seen him in WWE for a while. He like left. I think he started something with Mr. McMahon.
Oh, okay. You think Brock Lesnar does steroids? Random question. But...
Oh, back in the day. I don't know if he does now because they test him. Oh, we have. There we go.
Ooh.
I would go for Lord of the Rings. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan.
Harry Potter. Not a big Lord of the Rings fan.
That is a very hard question to answer because I'm a big Potterhead. Like I love Harry Potter. I know a lot of things about it, but I'm also a really big fan of Lord of the Rings. So it's like, I don't think I can answer that.
All right, we'll move on to the next.
Yeah, no worries.
Ooh. Do you have all the It Pops? If not, what's missing? So that's interesting you asked that because I was looking at, I followed like this Instagram page and they post like certain pop lines, and I found the It Pop line on there the other day when I was scrolling, and I was counting all of the ones I was missing, and I think there's maybe like 13 or 14 that I'm missing. So there's not a whole lot. But one pop that I wish I bought when it first came out, it's probably one of the most simple Funko Pops. It was Bill Denbrough, and he's just part of the kids. I bought almost all the kids at the same time, but I didn't buy him for some odd reason. And now his prices obviously skyrocketed, and I'm like, I guess I'll just have to bite the bullet and buy him sometime.
That's the worst. I've had that happen so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's your mother.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, John's mom.
Bye, John.
All right, so here comes the question that clearly gets people in trouble. What's a male or female celebrity you'd like to take to lunch?
Good question. Really good question, actually. Well, I won't say a girl for my girlfriend's sake.
Say Oprah. You can never go wrong with Oprah. Everybody wants to take Oprah to lunch.
Jeez. I wouldn't mind meeting a film director. I would probably say Steven Spielberg
I knew as soon as you said film director, I'm like, here comes Steven Spielberg.
or J.J. Abrams.
Oh, yeah, that's another good one. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, Steven Spielberg. Yeah, there's nothing Steven Spielberg hasn't done. Him and George Lucas. I love Star Wars, but I haven't seen the new ones. But
You haven't seen the new ones?
No.
Oh, some of them are good. Some of them are. Don't let me get into that. Like, I'll be talking about it for a long time.
Adam Sandler. Really?
He says it every time.
Really? He was really good in what's it called? Hidden Gems, I think it's called. One where he's a gemologist. That's easy enough to
Is
say.
that the one where he has to be serious?
Yeah, that's the one. He's like he puts money on on games and stuff. Like, yeah, no, it was. I think it saved his career.
Are you gonna say yes to this?
Man, we should go miniature golfing. Kate, you are in. You are right now in the bunker, so you should use the wedge, and then use the putter on the green.
Tarantino, hands down.
That's another good one. Quentin.
Really good one.
Yes. That's not too bad. That's not a bad one. All right. Do you have any more for us?
I do have a few. I've been holding off because we've been talking on and off.
Yeah.
Ooh, what do I want to ask? So you guys asked me earlier, what Funko Pop would I want made that hasn't been made? What do you guys think about that?
Ones that should be made?
That haven't been made.
Oh, haven't been made. Okay, well, going back. Shut up, Arcade. Sorry, I was reading that. I think first and foremost, going back to How I Met Your Mother, they need to come out with Marshall and Lily because that completes it. I don't know what you would do for them. I mean, you could probably do costumes for them, because they've been Sonny and Cher. They've been a bull and a matador, if I'm saying that right, the one that waves the sheep. But those need to come released. I think a Drake pop needs to get released.
Yes.
I want Van Halen to get released.
Shut up! I was getting to that. I was getting there. Shut up.
Rolling Stones, a lot more bands. I like to collect the music ones, so I'm focused on the music.
Here come my guilty pleasures. God, I can't believe I'm saying this as a man. I think Dua Lipa. She's kind of a newer artist. She needs to be released. Oh boy, here comes some hate for this. I've seen fan art for this, and I'd love to see it released. Ariana Grande, as much as her name probably means high maintenance in French. Very talented, and we're the same age. What up? Yeah, good Charlotte. Oh yeah, good Charlotte. Yeah, Beach Poppin' loves good Charlotte.
That's my brother. Yeah.
Yep, your brother says Jessica Alba. Of course, it's Jessica Alba.
Those are some really good answers. I definitely agree with you on the Marshall and Lily. I actually don't have any of the How I Met Your Mother Funko Pops, and those are probably ones that I've been wanting for a really long time.
I got Robin Sparkles from LA. I had it shipped to me. It was
Wow.
flying down here. They were going for crazy prices down here.
It was $75 last time I looked.
Yeah, and I got mine for like 30.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Beto, Takashi 69. Get out of here with that. Worst TV ending of all time. How I Met Your Mother.
Orange is the New Black. That bothered me so much. There was so much unanswered questions.
Yeah, that's How I Met Your Mother's the first one that kind of comes to my head. The Office kind of was like, really?
Yeah, they kind of when
Mm.
Michael Scott left, that kind of
Like that was the ending for me,
Yeah.
anyways. And I was like, okay, but I would say that would be the
Mm.
worst TV. I don't know.
What about you?
What about you?
Holy jeez. The only one that comes to my mind, like you said, is How I Met Your Mother.
Mhm.
That's the only one I can really think of, like on the top of my head. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be thinking about this question for a really long time.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. Agree with Johnny. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Arcade watching Orange is the New Black. Look at him.
Hi.
White Chipmunks. That's a cool name. From Canada. Worst TV ending, Grey's Anatomy.
I've never watched it.
Is it still going or something? Like, I
It's
thought they're
going.
still making new episodes or something, but it's gone on for so long. Like, I've said this so many times. The sweet spot for TV shows is like 7 seasons. After that, you're just like recycling ideas at this point. Like, I don't know. That's again, that's just my own 2 cents on it, but I don't know anything. Arrested Development. I probably should watch that. I heard it's good.
I heard it's good too. Never seen it yet.
No, I haven't either, but has a great cast on it. But anyways, any more? You have any more? Sorry. We're
That's all good. Yeah, I've got a few other questions.
Yeah.
A lot of kind of like Funko Pop related questions, but here's a good one that either of you could answer. What is the craziest idea that one of you have had for making a YouTube video?
We thought about an idea of like throwing Funko Pops off the balcony to see what would happen, but we scrapped it. It was a while ago.
Okay.
And then you were like, "No, I don't want to be down there while Funko Pops are falling."
It's raining Funko Pops. Not the Barney one. Well, there's a YouTube video I did with my buddy in school, and we were doing it was the toxic waste challenge. I forgot how it went, but you would like mix stuff and then you would like drink it, and we had to be careful because we didn't know how to edit, and we only had like a limited we only had so much that he had gotten from the dollar store. Oh, that was the worst thing we've ever done. Thank God it's deleted. But yeah, that was probably the stupidest idea, but I think we got a decent mark for it. I can't remember what we got, but that's probably that one takes the cake. I give Corella a 10 out of 10. Has that come out yet?
I think it's on Disney Plus, but I think I think you have to rent it for like $30 or something.
Yeah, no. If I have to rent something for like money, like no. Like that's why I love Amazon Prime and Netflix and Crackle. Remember Crackle?
Yeah, I know.
you got I was like, what is this? Like what?
They got shut down.
Oh, did it?
Very sad day.
Yes, it was. So anyway. You got any more doozies?
I got a few more.
Yeah, go for it.
I've just been holding on and off. Do you have a favorite store to shop at for Funko Pops?
We were gonna ask you that too.
We
were gonna ask you that too.
EB Games. I like EB Games because you can pre-order stuff. I would have said Hot Topic, but you can't pre-order from Hot Topic.
Mm-hmm.
You would think you would at all stores. It's weird.
First come, first serve at Hot Topic.
Wow. Yeah, that's how you lose.
Yeah. Yeah. EB Games is mine.
Hot Topic, because
Hot Topic.
Because we got Swarley from there. See, we would get that because we've seen the show. But yeah, what about you?
So for online, I would say K-Dog and Fish because their shipping is absolutely phenomenal. But like actually going to a store in person, I would probably say Hot Topic or EB Games. And sometimes Toys R Us. Sometimes they'll have some pretty decent stuff.
I've never tried K-Dog and fish. I hear a lot of good things though.
I I highly recommend them. I won't say more, but really good.
Yeah, I've seen some interesting Funko Pops at EB Games. Remember we were there and they had the Duke and Duchess,
Yeah.
and I'm like, really? And then we went to Toys R Us and they had Shawn Mendes, and I'm like, huh, okay, nice, Shawn Mendes, Mr. Robot.
You know Mr. Robot. That's the girl.
Yeah, that's what I thought it
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
and I was like, because Beto's always on there.
Yeah, he is. It's an auction from Texas that I go on. We get our pops pretty cheap there.
It's shipping, not really.
The shipping kills you. Yeah.
Hey, got a lot of hello guys.
Hello. You want to ask a question now?
Yeah. I had it and lost. Okay, what's your favorite thing that you've made with your hands? Because I know you kind of said at the beginning you made stuff when you were kids. What's your favorite thing you've made?
Oh, good question. I would probably say Lucille from The Walking Dead. It's basically a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, if you guys haven't seen it. But I've made probably around 10 of them. And like I started making the barbed wire like really crappy with like pieces of like foam and like this plastic string. But as I got more into it, I actually used full wooden baseball bats and I actually made the barbed wire by hand. So it's not like legit real barbed wire because apparently that's illegal. So
Want to answer that?
Shut up, Beto. There, answered. Boy, Beto just likes to push buttons. And arcade. This is like Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean's awesome.
if you don't mind, I'm going to continue with that question.
Yeah.
You can see over here some Jason masks on my wall. These are kind of like an on and off project that I've been doing. Is that all of them? No, that's not all of them. So yeah, I take like a blank white Jason mask and I'll paint them myself. So that's just like a fun little project, not very hard, but I enjoy it. So
We got one from Corbin.
oh, there is an M&M pop.
I was gonna say there has to be.
I think it's from 8 Mile.
Be
I think
rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen 8 Mile. I probably should.
What?
You know what? Leave me alone.
That's ridiculous.
Let me ask, have you seen any diehards? Have you seen any diehards?
No.
Exactly. Be quiet. And yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I do agree with Simone on that. 100%. 100%. What else do we have to ask? What's your favorite season? Like fall, winter?
Yeah. I would say fall
Everybody says
because
fall.
I'm really into photography, so it's really beautiful.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And I grew up in the country, so I'm used to the scenery and all that stuff. How about you guys? Which is your favorite season?
I like fall. I was born in the fall. I just like it's not too hot, but it's not too cold. It's like in the middle. It's nice.
I don't mean to be gross in saying this. Summer, because it's hot girl summer, and and I think some girls take it a little too far. I'm like, really? Like, you really gotta wear your short shorts like that short? Really? Like, you're not trying to impress? Like, who are you trying to impress, girl? But I'd say summer, even though it gets super hot. Winters in Canada are ridiculous. We know this. They're too long. But
Not a big fan of winter. And my birthday's the day before Christmas, so I have to wait all year for my birthday.
I was about to bring that up, Beto. We do need a Luke Bryan pop. I don't listen to a lot of Luke Bryan, but Luke Bryan.
Did your family group your presents together, like Christmas and your birthday?
Usually no. They usually try to keep them apart,
Oh.
which I really appreciate. because it feels a bit more special that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my friend's birthday was Boxing Day and Christmas, so
Mhm.
Boxing Day and then Christmas, so they grouped
Oh.
it together for him.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of sucks.
Would you ever buy a
Honestly,
limited?
why the heck not? I would totally buy a limited edition reverse Funko Pop where the head is small but the body is huge.
It's so weird.
No, I would not.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness. So if you got to escape the winters from Canada and you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it be?
That was nice.
Ooh. I would probably go to Europe. I would probably go to I would probably want to go to Germany or is it northwestern Europe because that's kind of like where my heritage came from. So I think it'd be cool to like go over there and just check out stuff.
Yeah, where did you say again? I forgot what it was.
Oh, Jamaica.
Jamaica. Oh, geez.
I like the Jamaican food.
Yeah, my mom went to Jamaica. She didn't take me.
So nice.
But you know. What's your favorite color?
Favorite color is it's kind of like a combination. It's red and gray.
Yeah, I love red.
And it's funny because my walls are actually gray.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice. I would go to Beto, leave me alone. I live in Canada and it's cold. So
How about you guys? What are your favorite colors?
red and black.
Purple and black's the shade.
Nice. I like purple too.
Really? Is black a shade?
Yes, it is, sir.
You know what?
Not a color.
You know, I don't want to get into this like CNN like debut or debate debut. There you go. It's Friday. I think black is a color. So I will say black.
Okay.
Yeah. Leave it at that.
I don't think what to ask.
What about your favorite animal?
Ooh. I would say, oh geez. I'm gonna sound weird for saying this, but my favorite animal is either an otter or a penguin.
Oh, cool. My wife's two favorite animals is an otter and a penguin.
Weird.
I wonder.
Do you like sea otters and land otters, or?
I would say more sea otters.
Oh, okay.
I love penguins.
Yeah.
I love penguins. I love the Pittsburgh Penguins, even though they're garbage now. I'll be honest. I just like them because Sidney Crosby's on there.
Right.
just like how we're bandwagoners. You loved Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
Beto, gosh, dude. Like,
Beto definitely has a thing for you.
oh my goodness, Beto. I am not Neil Patrick Harris. I love the man, but you know, if I was ever into dudes, Neil Patrick Harris first. I'm sorry.
All right.
Then maybe you. You want to ask that?
What's your favorite grail?
Favorite grail?
Grail, yeah.
Oh man.
The Holy Grail.
That is a really good question because I honestly don't know many grails.
I don't either. That's why I got him to ask it.
Ooh, good question. I would love to get like the old classic horror Funko Pops. So I know they have the original sculpts of Jason Voorhees, and there's I think it's Billy the Puppet from Saw, and there's also Ghostface from Scream. Like all those kind of like original sculpts would be really cool to have.
Yeah, that would be interesting to have.
Yeah, for sure. What else? Well, what's your favorite food?
Ooh, really good question. I really like burgers and
Same.
sandwiches. I also really like spicy food, and I'm really into Chipotle sauce. So I like to have Chipotle sauce with like my fries or something like that.
I completely agree with you.
I can't
I
do
love
spicy.
spicy.
If I have that spicy habanero from McDonald's, like like I get it's not spicy for you guys. That thing is like ghost pepper for me. Like it is so like so damn hot.
Betos is Chinese.
Beto says, "Well, good
But
call, Beto."
Chinese food is good.
Hey Beto, what do you think of my hat? Do you like my hat, Beto? Does it bring out my eyes?
So silly.
Uh, so this one you might have to kind of look up on your phone. Do you know your highest and lowest valued Funko Pop?
Ooh, yeah, I can check it out. So
Yeah, sure.
I looked at my highest Funko Pop earlier. I remember that one. It was Doug from Up.
Yes, right.
But my lowest one, I'm not too sure about that.
Mine is Vanessa from Austin Powers. I think it's sitting at $11.
So my lowest Funko Pop is Roman Sionis from Birds of Prey.
Oh.
It's worth $9. Not much, but it's weird because I don't know if you guys have had this happen, but sometimes when you add like a Funko Pop to like your collection, there's not like a trending value to it yet because it's just recently been released, and sometimes it takes like forever to like actually get that trending value. For example, like right now I have number 5 from the Umbrella Academy,
Right.
and there's nothing there beside it.
Yeah, that frustrates me so much when I don't see a price.
Mhm.
Oh, really? Some of them. Wait, so you go on the app?
No, when
Hold on, explain this to me.
when,
What?
when pop gets released and you pick it up,
Yeah.
at the time that you pick it up, it doesn't have a value because it's not moving around on the internet yet.
Oh, this is like the stock market. Whoa. Mental Rubik's Cube.
I
Oh,
have it
wow.
Arcade wins. Arcade's the winner.
I have a pop worth $1.
Wow.
Which one was that again? I completely forgot which one it was.
Well, which one is that, Arcade? Can you let us know, please?
Was it that giraffe thing from Toys R Us or something?
No, that one's worse.
Oh, is it? That's so random. But anyways, do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Oh, geez. I have a feeling someone asked me this quite recently. I don't know when it was, but I'm really kind of like into like the creepier Pokemon. I'm gonna have to search up because I can't even remember the name. Give me one sec. Sorry.
No problem. I'll just tell you mine. Mine is Gengar.
How much is that?
Good one. I was gonna say that, but I was like, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite is Haunter.
Nice.
I'm gonna go Pikachu just because
Beto says Raichu.
Raichu.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Do you have any more for us?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of things that I can ask that aren't like specifically related to Funko because I want both of you to be able to answer.
Yeah, we're open books. We think of you as like male Oprah. You can ask us anything.
Ooh,
Don't
I have
worry.
a good one for John or Johnny. What Funko Pop do you regret not buying?
Ooh, one that I regret not buying. I'm thinking. Wow. What one did I not-
You have so damn many of them.
I know, right?
You're like, got it.
Probably the older My Chemical Romance Funko Pops. I missed out on those. I wanted to buy them and then I saw them and I didn't pick it up because it was too much money.
I was
at
gonna
the
say, was it
time.
a money thing?
It was a money thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was like, and then they're gone now, and now they're like I
They're
think
damn expensive.
yeah, they're like $200, I think.
Wow.
And it's just like, oh,
What about you? Is there one for you that you wish you?
I would probably say that one I mentioned earlier, Bill Denbrough, when it first released.
Okay.
Because now it's worth maybe like $60 or $70, and people will probably sell it for the same amount. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to pay that much for it.
Oh, question from Beto. Kind of random.
little out there.
Favorite flower or plant?
I would say rose.
I was gonna say rose.
Hmm.
Have you ever been kissed by a rose? Because Seal has. Anyways.
It was good. It was good.
That's so cheesy.
I honestly don't know what my favorite like plant is. It's a different question for sure.
Oh, I took. Oh, there's one. It's called the Devil's Thorn Bush.
There it is.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, he's at 149.
Dude, how good is My Chemical Romance? Sorry,
Wow.
I have like ADD. I swear to God.
The Black Parade.
Okay.
Yes, I know. When I was. It's called the Devil's Thorn Bush, and really, it's kind of how it sounds. I think it's a very very thorny bush because I took landscaping in high school, and I was like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do, and I ended up obviously not doing that. But I would say that's my favorite plant because it keeps people away from your plants, even though I don't have any.
That's actually smart.
Yeah. And then I asked my teacher, I was like, how come we're not putting these up? And he's like, dude, we are just not allowed to put that up. Like, because you're in high school and high school kids are stupid. I'm sorry if you are in high school right now or your kids are. But yeah, that would be my favorite.
Rocket Blast. That sounds.
Rocket Blast Gaming. This is going to take me a long
I
time
know, to get used to it.
like.
His name used to be Mario Sonic, but YouTube banned that name, so he had to create a whole new name.
Yeah, I said that earlier. And you're like, can I say that? And you're like, no. Bad boy.
I get to say it. Yeah,
So
he's a good friend of mine. After this live, I'm gonna be ordering chicken wings.
nice.
All right.
Yeah. What else we got? We're kind of like,
He was asking.
yeah. Keep asking. 'Cause we're like almost done with ours.
Yeah, we're almost done.
So you guys, well, we were kind of talking about Funko sodas earlier. Do you have a favorite Funko soda?
It's the My Hero Academia Chase. Get his name, the green one,
I don't watch anime.
green guy.
Don't watch anime.
Yeah, I forget his name. But yeah,
I think I know what you mean. I don't know a whole lot of like about anime, but I've seen them floating around. So
I would say the Freddie Mercury one because I have it, and the man was like legitimately iconic. Like,
I really wanted that Chase though.
oh my gosh, chases are hard, but yeah.
Yeah, I only got one out of like 20 different Funko soda pops.
Yeah. Plus, it's Freddie Mercury, man. Like, I think I'm gonna go on a limb once again. I'm gonna get hate. The greatest vocalist that ever lived.
Personally, I think they're overdoing it with all of the pops that they're releasing for Freddie Mercury. There's like so many out there now.
Well, he had different looks, right? That's
I
the
know,
thing.
but
But I don't know.
like,
Call me Rocket
too
Blast or
much.
Rocket for short. Okay. Gotcha.
I guess I'll ask maybe like one or two more questions, and we can wrap things up.
Yeah.
Related to Funko sodas, do each of you have like a character that you would want made into a Funko soda that hasn't been made yet?
For me, it would be Sasuke from Naruto. That would be really cool to see.
Nice.
What about you?
Into a shade?
No,
Sorry, into a
soda.
soda? Sorry. I mean, anything musical would be cool. Maybe like Eddie Van Halen,
That would be cool.
like,
That
or
would be-
make like a chase of him. I mean, the man was iconic, and it's funny. Everybody like messaged me when he passed away. Cause in school, be like, guys, you do things your way. I'm like Eddie Van Halen. I'm just gonna do it my own way. If it blows up in my face, it blows up in my face. And and people were like messaging me when he passed away. They're like, "Oh, Sam, like, are you okay, man? Like I know you miss him." I'm like, I didn't marry the man. Like, I'm a fan. Like, I didn't marry him. I didn't meet him. I wasn't there in '84. Like, relax. I think you make one of Eddie Van, like OG Eddie Van Halen with the dice that he had in '84. But I think that'd be a cool one to make.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to end off with a bang here. Just gotta look at my list. I did that one already. Oh, here's a good one. What is your favorite part about Funko Pop collecting?
The surprise when they release something you're really into. That really gets me going.
Yeah, the thrill of the chase, like the whole Barney Stinson thing. It was like right there, and I was like,
yeah, the last one in the store. You had to get it.
Swarley. Beto's comment: whenever you do buy the BTS pop, even if you don't like them, hold on, and resell it, it's gonna go high in value. Yo, the BTS army is huge. You don't even know who BTS are, but they're kind of like the Asian like equivalency of the Beatles. But yeah, no, that will be big if and when they do come out. Yes, Eddie Van Halen. Oh my god, right? We go from BTS to Eddie Van Halen, like two different worlds. But yeah, no, for sure. I think yeah. What? Nope. Don't think so. So we only have like one last question, and that's what future plans do you have for your YouTube channel?
Ooh, really good question.
That's our bang. You know what, Arcade? There, you happy, Arcade?
I'm really hoping to continue this channel for as long as I can. I really appreciate the support from everyone who has watched a video, maybe even liked a video and not watched it. Just anything's really great. Yeah, just continue on for as long as I can. Hopefully do some more uploads after I'm done college, because that'll be way too busy. I probably will have to stop doing YouTube during college, which
yeah, you probably will.
Yeah, which is sad, but after college, I'm going to continue, and hopefully, honestly, I would love to get 1K subscribers. That is kind of like my big goal. I don't really care how long it takes, because I just really enjoy what I'm doing. So, yeah, that's about it.
All right. Before we end, do you want to promote all your platforms, like the TikTok, everything else?
Sure, yeah. So, if you guys haven't checked me out on YouTube, go over to Pops and Props on YouTube. It's a red icon with a redhead wearing glasses.
Maybe
Go
you
check it out.
drop the link too.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
I pinned it.
Cool.
I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. They're the same usernames, Pops and Props YT. I think there's an underscore after YT. But I'm sure if you search it up, you will find it. That's about it. Yeah.
Awesome. I know you don't want to give anything away because it's the whole video thing, but like, do you want to kind of tease anybody on what you have kind of coming up?
Ooh, okay. I have a good one here.
Okay.
This won't be for a few weeks,
Okay.
but a friend and I we're doing a day trip to K-Dog and Fish, and I will be making a big video out of it. Funko Pop Hunt. It's a long drive. It's like 3 hours away. But yeah, so stay tuned for that, because it's going to be an awesome Funko Pop hunt.
Cool. All right, Patrick, Pops and Props, thank you so much for doing this. I had a lot of fun. Clearly, everybody had fun at my expense with my hat. But thank you so much for coming on. We really do appreciate it.
Mad love to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you all all the support you guys have been giving us. We love you so much.
And go watch Pops and Props.
Yeah. Go show him some support, some love.
Subscribe. Let's get him to 1K. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
And thank you guys so much for hosting and letting me be a part of this, because I've never done anything like this before. And I was super nervous when I first came on, but now we're at the end and I'm loving this so much. So if you ever want to have me on again, feel free to let me know or reach out to me. I'd have a lot of fun.
You are welcome back at any time, my friend.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Stay safe.
See you guys. See you, everyone.